Ooh, it is time.
Greetings and good morning. It is time to start my Appalachian Trail through hike. We've got about a 4.5 hour drive down to Amicalola Falls State Park. Should take us, well, 4.5 hours. I plan to register and then spend the night at Amicalola Lodge. So if I find anything interesting along the way, I'll record it. Something happened to the audio for this video segment and the next video segment, so I'm going to do a voiceover right now. This is Erwin, Tennessee. It was devastated from the flooding and Hurricane Helene back in was it September, late September. The bridge right here was washed away, both sides of the interstate bridge, and they were quickly able to get one side back up. Very impressed how quick that they were able to get it back up and going. The other side's almost done. I expect it'll be open within the next week or so. You can see on the left over there is the bridge. Right there's the bridge that we'll cross on the rework coming from Uncle Johnny's, crossing over to get across the river where the Chestoa Bridge got washed away. That's the bridge we'll take to in the reroute. You can see over there. You can kind of see the road from this video that we'll be walking on as we come through Erwin. There's not a lot of traffic on Sunday morning, but I can imagine that during the weekday there may be some construction traffic on it. The Appalachian Trail zigzags down that ridge right there in front of us into Uncle Johnny's. We're about an hour into our trip down to Amicalola Falls State Park. We stopped at this rest stop along I-26 just before you get to North Carolina. And you've got Little Bald right there, and then Big Bald right there up in the clouds. You can't see it, but there are some unbelievable views up there from the summit there in Big Bald. I think that's Nobo 325, 326, somewhere around there. Hopefully I'll be here in about 4 weeks. This is Sam's Gap on I-26. Right at the Tennessee-North Carolina state line. The Appalachian Trail goes underneath the interstate here. Every time I come across the gap, I always look to see if I can see any hikers. Let's see if we can see any today. It would be early to be right here, but I think I've seen where a hiker has reached station at 19E, so let's see. I don't see any hikers coming down. Nope, no hikers this morning. There's a really nice parking lot on the other side of the interstate. It's been raining like crazy since midnight, and the wind is pretty strong this morning, but the next 7 days look good, look okay, look pretty good. I've got one really nasty day on Wednesday with lots of rain, and then it's going to get rather chilly. But other than that one day, the weather seems to be okay. So I'm going. I also know that the weather can change pretty quickly in the mountains, so I'll definitely keep an eye on that. Yeah, so it's not great weather, it's not perfect weather, but I'm gonna give it a try. public service announcement. There's usually a state trooper about right here at the bottom of this hill. Perhaps he's at church this morning. I should be here in about 10 to 12 days. Wow, this visitor center looks a lot better than the old one we came to several years ago. That's really nice. So it's occurred to me, I need to introduce you to my awesome wife. She doesn't have a trail name yet, so we're going to need to figure that out. But she will be very prominent in my hike with lots of zeros and some trail magic and resupply along the way.
I'll run some shuttles. I have a 6-mile hiking limit, but I will do some hiking and catch up with him. A lot of the trail is very close to our hometown, so the southern end is pretty easy to catch up with him, and then I hope to be up north as well. So we'll see you all along the way.
So you can, as you can probably tell, we've made it to the lodge here at Amicalola Falls State Park. The in the background there, let's see if I can get it just right. In the background, almost right over my head, is Mount Oglethorpe. That's where the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail used to be. They moved it in, I think it was 1958 to Springer Mountain. But I registered, and I am hiker number 175. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. The trip down was uneventful. Good trip down. We did take a little detour and swung by mountain crossings. I dropped off a resupply box to pick up in a couple days. So that turned out to be really good. Then we came on over, and so I guess I'll close out the day. It's been a fun trip down and to the park, and I can't wait to get started bright and early in the morning.
Let's go.
Take care. Goodbye.